Hello, Freya.
Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
You know what? Yesterday,
Yeah.
I spent some time to try to understanding about this Iran war
Yeah.
better. And just as you mentioned, there are some other countries also get involved in this war.
Yeah, that's
So
true. Yeah.
yes, so complicated. So finally, I found there are five countries and one group
Yeah.
besides Israel, Iran, and the U.S. And there are, how to say that, Lebanon is a Lebanon,
Lebanon. Yeah, yeah,
and
Lebanon.
UAE.
Yeah.
And one group is called, we call the 真主党, is in English is Hezbollah.
Yeah.
So I think, so the tricky thing is about the U.S. can be very tough, and I mean the attitude of the U.S. because it's really far away from these countries. But the other countries, they are all too close to each other.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
why we call neighbor. Yeah.
yeah, with a stone throw, just use a drone that will be destroy the other country. The Iran only can use a drone to destroy other countries. So it all comes down to the geopolitics, right? The Western media always say that it all comes down the geopolitics. So now this morning, just like I text you, I shared the latest news with you. So the U.S. launched a new strikes in Iran, right? So I have a new understanding about the Jin hexagram. So, but I also very curious about your interpretation about your new picture, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, we
so
have to preview the top six for the Zheng hexagram.
yeah.
Yeah, then talking about the change about that.
Okay, I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, correct or has some mistakes, but I want to share my new thoughts with you that I saw the Gen hexagram means the war would end quickly, but this morning I think maybe it means the actual war faster sudden.
Yeah, that's why last week we did talk about the 5 year, the horse year, then
Yeah.
horse month,
Uh-huh.
then yes, today the American is also declared. So
Yeah, the new strikes, right?
yeah, so the
Yeah,
new
yeah,
strike is coming. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So that's
So,
why we have to preview. Last time we talked about the Zheng hexagram,
yeah,
because
please.
uh, we think Zheng is a shorter. The for the timing.
Mm-hmm.
So that time Trump is say the war will be end in 60 days. So
Mm-hmm.
now is already after, like a season. So the spring is finished.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we have to not stay on the the 5 6, the 6 5,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to go to the top six. So the top six, actually the word is pretty long. So I read a little bit of the English. It says shocking brain, restless and terrified, gazing around. So going ahead brings misfortune. So if it has not yet touched one's own body, but has seen it reached one's neighbor eye on, there is no blame. Add talk, small argue. When inner shock is restless, keep still, although its disaster effects are already visible in those around him, even in danger, but no mistake. Keep eye and awareness. So I just read a little bit of Chinese. It's called 正锁锁. So what 锁锁 means? 锁锁 is like a cord or rope. It's like a line, when you're tying something. But when the sky had like a sudden and a light, it was showing the picture is also like the cord or rope, because it's a straight, or this line or that line, so it's like a rope. So then the sudden, the sound is the feeling like they call 正锁锁. Then the 视觉觉 is means because you heard the big noise and things, and you see the light, so the 正觉觉 I spell wrong. The 觉觉 is means people just quickly look at each other. They look left and right and see what happened, and with scare. So then it tell you 真凶 is means you go there, it could be dangerous, because it's the same like we see some place maybe had the flash out or something, and you heard a big voice. It's the same like 9/11. Okay, so if you see that image or you heard that sound, you keep going into, of course we call 真凶. It means you get in, you move from here to there, the dangerous place. Definitely is warning you, is very danger. So any war, you go to the war is always danger, because it's killing. So that's last time we talk about the special word 凶. So that's it mean. Then it says 正不于其功于灵. It means when the sudden, the shining, you heard, oh, so big, palala, palala, hualala, hualala, but it's not in your place. It's at your neighbor, like it's not here, but it's just on another side or direction, the place, but it's pretty close. So it's like I haven't get. For me, we call 无救. So you don't have like the damage or the things, yeah. But for maybe it's for others. So that's like we just at home just look at the social media. Oh, we think, Iran war, it goes to next stage, yeah, it's the same thing. Like because why? Because you see this image, then okay, things happened. You got the message, yeah. Then it's talking about 婚购有言. So what's a 婚购? Long time ago, people, I think the earliest contract, is about a marriage.
Yes.
So now, like if American want to negotiate with Iran, make a deal, it's kind of image of 婚购. So when that things happen, you see the sudden, the light and things. So it's not good time to talking about the contract. So why? Because the way you go, you probably get a rain, you probably get the light, because it's called 婚购有言. You got something, yeah. So that's the image tell you. Then because the things is like I know before American doing that, I think Israel never stop to bomb the Iran, or they still continue.
That's Israel's attitude for Iran.
Because when you make a negotiate with, you have to be, all the neighbor is silent, not, it's just 1-to-1 is fine. But when a lot of people, the different neighbor join in, so it's really hard to comprehend situation. So that's why we think the imaging is like that already before, and it's continue and after the 60 days. So that's why I think it's possibly to change it to the top 6, the yin line, and become the yang line. Then it changes to the hexagram we call ShiHe. So what ShiHe basic imaging is when you buying food, you use your teeth, that's the ShiHe the imaging. So we just have a look. So what the ShiHe the talk about. So the first line is called the top 9 because we in change to yang, so we call 9. So the top 9, it says his neck is fastened in the wooden cages. So I think that if we watch old movie, we will know that time when people arrest, some people be arrested, and they will put a wooden things on around their neck. Then both hand will and cut in middle of the 2 little hole, so they control your neck and your both hand. So it's an imaging of some criminal. They be arrested and they under their like a police force control, something like that. So it's talking about that. So that his ear disappeared, misfortune. So it contracted to the first line. This line referred to a man who is incorrigible. His punishment is a wooden cord, and his ear disappeared, and that is to say, he is deaf to warning. This obviously lead to misfortune, because that's the English explain. So I explain a little bit, the child,
Please.
yeah. So I need read a little bit it's called 上九贺孝灭莫尔凶. So it's the same like I explained the English one. So what is a 贺孝灭尔? 就贺 is a long time ago. It means you carrying on heavy things. So the xiao is means on your shoulder, and you add up some wood, the things. It's the same like you had the wood things lock your neck. So that's called yeah, because that will the cut on your ear side. So that says 和笑灭耳. So it usually is the imaging of you arrest the people had a heavy criminal. So that's the one. So that's why it says 凶. It's yeah.
Capture. The meaning was capture, right? Is like capture something or
Yeah.
somebody. Okay.
Then they say 相曰和笑灭耳，聪不明也. The tone is means, people can hear very tiny sound. So that means their ear, that is very clever, very sensitive. So it's really good. Tone is means you can, your ear is very sensitive, can hear a lot of things. Then Ming is means your eyesight is very good, so you can see pretty good. But here it says 聪不明也, it means your eye is good, but your ear is quite good, but your eye is no good. So use that to means like some people had like a whistle or clever or things, but they not see clearly. They probably see wrong. So that's why we saw 聪不明也 is means yeah, you had some very clever, sensitive, smart part, but you see the things,
in the
in
short term.
Chinese we call 明察, you not see the whole picture, you only see that part and a little bit blind,
Yeah, in
you
short
you
term.
only
Yeah.
want to get your ego, get your things, but you didn't see the whole picture.
Yeah.
So that's why people will doing dangerous things. It's same like today. I think the Iran is probably killed 2 American soldiers. Is that on the Air Force, or it's a very important airplane, I think. It's a military.
Yeah, Apache helicopter, right? Apache is called.
Yeah. So that's also is called 冲不明也. What I think is the war is continue and will become pretty tough, and it possibly will arrest a group of people, and for some reason, and so probably they will like a chain, like maybe people support them, or people, even outside area, some is support money, some is probably support the things could be all involved and get a charge. So it's because we have to see who is more strong in the war. It's always strongest win the war. So if ghost ShiHe is a heavy punishment,